Before we get to cover the playstyles of people on Xdefiant, we first have to discover what is Xdefiant. Xdefiant is a fast-paced 6v6 first-person shooter developed by Ubisoft and published by Ubisoft, with Ubisoft IPs such as Watch Dogs, Far Cry, and way too many damn Tom Clancy games. It's a free-to-play game that released on May 21st, 2024 for PC, Xbox Series S and X, and PS5. The first playstyle that we will be covering is the Grandpa/Unk playstyle. This playstyle is notorious and synonymous with camping motherfuckers who literally sit there and watch the sight lines thinking this shit is CS2 or Valorant. Like, relax, Unk, before your glasses fall off or your dentures fall out your mouth for watching the damn with your scope on too damn much, bro. You're going to die in this game. It's not the end of the world. That's the point of this game. These niggas usually average around anywhere from like 20 to 40 kills a game and be having you wondering, how could this guy ever have so many kills with this little effort? Unks heavily rely on their aim and watch the mini-map to pick off easy kills. They also have excellent understanding of map positioning and where the enemy team spawns. Unks usually play factions like Phantom and Libertard, and also use ARs and LMGs, and they also have a very weird obsession with the ACR. Next playstyle we got is the YY spammers, also aka the TikTok users, the TikTok boys. These are the Unks' greatest fears, and due to the Unks' subpar tracking and vision and presence like they used to have back in their heyday, these kids usually are no-life teens or kids who sit on the video game all weekend long or spend countless of hours on the game after they get off of work, trying to be the next scum on Xdefiant. They usually post their 5 to 6 kill team wipes on Twitter and TikTok or even YouTube to try to get some clout off their names and be having my settings at the end of the video. They usually sit in Discord calls on Xdefiant Discord or sit in Discord calls with their friends, with their online friends, 3 to 4 stacking on an unfinished rank game mode, or sweating out in pubs, stomping on people just to boost their KD even higher. They can play any faction, but one thing for sure, they have to use the meta weapons, and they know all the movement tech in the game. So yeah. The next playstyle we have are the noobs. These are players who just started playing the game. Maybe they're an experienced FPS player, they played other FPS games, or this is their first ever game. They're usually level 15 and below. They either run the preset loadouts or they're running stock weapons with no attachments. They complain about every single damn ult and rage when they get hit by the dead sex spider in this game. They usually play either cleaners or libertards. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but okay. Objective Warriors is the next playstyle we have on the list. Now, I'm gonna give you an A, B, C, D, maybe E, F question, right? And I want you to pick out the answer for me. A, do Objective Warriors dislike and complain about the movement? Or B, do they dislike getting kills when they're not on the objective? Or C, do they dislike the TTK in the game? Or D, do they cry on Twitter and at Mark Rubin all the time to fix the game to their specific liking? Well, if you answered any one of the 4 questions, if you picked any one of the 4 questions, then you are damn correct. These are the players who usually have the highest scores per minute on their stats, and they looking to flex that shit all the damn time. They think everything in the game is broken. They only play phantoms and cleaners, and they use ARs and SMGs or even marksman rifles, and their aim is super ass. Then we move on to the cowards/the pussies. These are the players who are the most annoying players in the game, pretty brain dead players. They usually either play Echelon, Libertard, or DeadSec. They either run shotguns or snipers, and they sit in the corners of every single map in the game, especially on the escort maps, and the waiting just for people to come down through their sight lines. These are the players that you just try to stay away from. They're annoying to play against. Then we move on to the last playstyle in this game, and these are the trolls. The trolls are usually either YouTubers or people who just don't care about their life and much. They don't care as much on this game. They look to have fun, and they look to inflict as much salt into the enemy team as possible. They use the worst weapons in the game and still find ways to get countless upon countless amount of kills, racking up to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, you get the rest, etc. They really don't care. They would either play DeadSec for the amount of trolling that they could do with Spider or the Hijack, and they're just overall just chaotic people. So yeah.